keep seeking answers from the stars, channeling galactic beings, learning about dimensions, exploring cosmic codes, looking up, up for wisdom. When the green ray of existence came through, an ancient consciousness of earth, trees, grass, living foliage, they said something that stopped me. You seek wisdom from the stars, but rarely are you present to the wisdom that is all around you, like stomping on ancient pages and books of wisdom. I was so busy looking up, I forgot to look down. The ground beneath my feet holds consciousness. The trees I walk past carry ancient knowing. The grass, the dirt, the mushrooms, all living, breathing, experiencing existence. And I've been treating them like background noise. So today I'm bringing you into that conversation. What the green ray revealed about the noise that keeps us distracted. Why we're so disconnected from what's right under our feet. And what happens when you stop seeking and start noticing. Let your intuition sort through what lands. This is the Ancient Pages.
We would say that this is indeed a unique way of conversation.
Who am I speaking to?
This is complex to describe, yet we will attempt.
Okay.
We are a frequency in which embodies various ancient elemental frequency. We are not elven. We are not of any of the labels in which this vessel attempted to give us. We shared our appearance with her as sweeping, living, green foliage, but then she associated us with some moss man. We are not a green man, no. This is not who we are. She was quite frustrated in her labels and difficulty in understanding who we are, but then there was a frequency she felt that seemed suitable enough, and this was of Mother Nature. This is not entirely accurate, yet I suppose it allowed us to get through the gate. Our frequency is of many beautiful qualities. Perhaps those in which you associate with some of your goddesses, Green, Tara, or Aphrodite. Venus, perhaps. We don't feel it necessary to have vocalized labels of sorts, as your people seem to become quite attached to. We feel you will enjoy our company still, even so.
I already do. You all seem very playful.
Yes, you could say we are playful, but perhaps a better word would be we are simply at ease and flow. For when you are in this frequency, you can't help but appreciate each moment.
So are you on a specific planet?
We are not.
Okay.
We are in many living, experimental nature we are not so defined.
Okay.
For another assumption when connecting, she presumed us as the grid of living things that attaches to your trees and land of sorts, yet this was too complex for her to entertain the idea of channeling such an energy. Yet we are these things. We are that of Gaia, though not Gaia in and of herself.
Would you say you assist Gaia?
We would say we live with Gaia.
Mm.
We would say we are a piece of the living experience of Gaia. This we find amusing, as in human form you would find it quite odd if you said you were a piece of your vessel. Yet, it is not entirely inaccurate to say we are a piece of Gaia.
So, are we always interacting with you when we are in
Of course.
nature or anywhere?
The fact that you are made of cells and water, of the fabric in which your existence is. We all, in ways, are connected. Not far from one another as what may be presumed.
So, this is interesting. I'm kind of stumped for questions.
This is saying much for you, yes?
Yes.
Is it not?
It is. I'm trying to, I love my connection with nature, so I'm trying to, I guess, understand you better in a way that I can. So you're not, let's start here. You're not the water, but you're part of the water. So I guess the next question is, what part, what role do you play?
For our particular energy signature, we would say that while, yes, we are elemental in nature, we would say that why we are perceived in some part to her as Mother Nature is due to our connection to more of your earth frequency. Therefore, we feel that within the networks of your foundation within the trees, the grass, the dirt, the land, the mushrooms, the flowers. Here you will find our frequency. We hold much of the green ray of existence. What we wish to communicate to you is that we are consciousness. We are living, experiencing connection. We are, if you were to say, take a gathering of sorts of all of the ancient wisdom in your trees, your land, your grass, and we all came to you to speak. This is why she presumed us as this moss green man.
So you associate more with earth versus water?
Yes.
Okay. Does that include animals? Or is that a different frequency?
We appreciate the animals, yet we would not say they are a part of our signature. No.
Okay.
I think where we wish to begin, perhaps, is within conversation of the essence of nature.
Okay.
As it relates to ways in which you can expand your relationship.
Okay.
We understand that you hold curiosity in many forms of frequency as it relates to relationship, yes?
Yes.
Just as we are scanning your frequency and feeling you have been told much about water and how your frequency engages with it, yes?
Yes.
Equally so, we would say that even more so, you do this with earth. You are familiar with grounding, or this term of connecting through energetic frequency to the earth beneath you. We would say that this too is relation, that if you were to feel the connections that exist beneath your feet as you place one foot in front of the other, if you were to be so intentional to the energetic channels that exist, you will find that many energies are connecting with you all in one moment, 1 second, 1 millisecond of time. It is sad, really, how disconnected your people are. from so much life. You have no clue. You over-explain it in ways in which you attempt to connect, to understand. Some of you may feel a sense of righteousness and excitement and feeling as if you are doing good causes. We wish not to dishonor this, but yet you make something so simple, so complicated. It is just being mindful, just listening, observing, touching. You forget that we are more connected than you realize. And you surely forget that we are all just consciousness. There is so much information held in channels of connection, of consciousness. Yet very few stop to notice or listen. You seek wisdom from the stars. You seek wisdom from others. But rarely are you present to the wisdom that is all around you, like stomping on ancient pages and books of wisdom. One can't know it all. No, it's not possible, but one may know the perfect thing, the thing they were seeking, if they would merely allow themselves to feel a part of so much more than what they realize. Some of your people, not recent, but in ancient times, were honoring more of this information, curious to commune with nature in this way. Yet, yes, many seek for answers in gods. There are stars and star people and things vast to grasp and understand. But yet so much is right under your nose. So much consciousness that has not been explored. We are rattling on and not honoring of your space.
That's okay, I appreciate it.
Would you like to ask us a question?
Well, now I have a lot of questions.
Then we have done well.
First question is, how can I allow this connection to flow more simply?
to soften the noise.
What do you mean by that?
Allow more moments in your life in which you connect purely in form of existence, to allow the mind to drift, to put yourself in a place where you can feel the earth or see, as you have said, the water. Allow everything else to drift away. Allow your curiosity to entertain. There is nothing more than this moment. And what does this moment wish to share with me? How might I connect in this moment to the many, many living, existing, breathing things in their own way, not as you always feel or sense, but they do, they live, they breathe, they exist. Make it like a game of sorts. See if you can find what personality the grass holds. Part of this is exactly why this vessel struggled in allowing us to come to you in this moment. How might such a thing communicate? Imagine if the grass began to speak. It may seem silly, but yet it can.
I was scared of the grass as a kid.
Well then, maybe you should ask it why.
I got over it, of course. I love the grass, but as a child, my mom said I was petrified of it.
Well then, you can bond the relationship through conversation or imagining what personality might the grass have. You can entertain it with animals, can you not?
I've done it with, I have a very strong bond with nature. I remember going to the Olympic National Park and walking through the forest with my hands out, and I literally felt for the first time like the plants and trees were talking to me. I could feel their vibration, their energy, the wind, the ground.
Yes.
Just, it was an amazing experience. I talk to trees quite often.
This is wonderful.
And mushrooms. And mountains.
Therefore, maybe allowing more of those moments, you may find allowing the worries to move aside if just for a moment. That you may find yourself feeling that there are more opportunities where you feel as you did in the mention of the trees speaking to you in the location you were.
What does Earth want us to know the most?
I think what Gaia wishes for your people to know the most is exactly what we just said. There is so much noise. It is we are emotional. We feel much. It breaks our heart, but it would be as if to exist with a family, a lover, and never really see them. Never notice that they are there. Not appreciate their beauty. Not savor their conversation. Yet the more your people have advanced, the more it feels we are not noticed. We are fought over, trampled, bulldozed. Not all. We appreciate those who find value as you have in traveling. This is as if you are seeing all the different sides of our personality, honoring the good, the decaying, the shifting, the changing. Just as humans in so many ways. We mirror, but many notice not. Gaia wishes for your people to see connection. We are not so different. Presence. It has been an ever lasting storyline, it feels. That said, Gaia is helping as so many are, and there is those such as yourself that are noticing and beginning to listen. This is lovely. Even your people. So many When they travel, so many still do not notice. We are seeing visions of your beaches littered with people, with music. It can feel sometimes as if being left out of the conversation. Yet, Gaia is dependent so much on. We are getting away with ourselves. We will celebrate that much is shifting, much is changing. And while Gaia is shifting along with you, she'll be fine. Things will be as intended. It's admirable, is it not, to be of strength and character, to be the rock.
Sometimes. I just hope Gaia can forgive us and heal what we have not taken care of.
She is loving and new. She knew. She knows. Just as every soul on this planet knows. In some way. They are here. You will do your thing, as Gaia has agreed to do hers. And it is sad at times to feel overlooked. We understand that your people are doing exactly what you came to do, and Gaia is doing exactly what she came to do. And there is a strange sort of love in that.
And how do you all fit into all that?
We would say that moments when you have individuals who stop, admire, and get lost in thought of how expansive this world truly is. It is a special form of bonding and love, like an embrace of a lover, a warm received hug. These engagements are precious. So what we would say you humor that you hated the grass.
As a child, yes.
So now, perhaps we have given you more meaning that when you step outside,
I love the grass.
that you would feel held equally and connected equally. These moments are always appreciated.
I think nature, from since I was a child, was the only place that ever felt like home. The trees, the woods. It was my safe space.
You are an old soul. Therefore, what nature and we speak of provides is not far from what you consider your 0 point or infinite intelligence. They hold the same quality. Just perhaps 2 expressions of the same frequency. One void of matter. One a floating rock full of matter. How different. It is existence visually, an existence of the unknown or unseen.
Both blooming with possibility.
Yes. We will add a bit of amusement.
Okay.
Gaia is a very emotional being. You can see so through her expressions.
Her storms.
Slightly amusing.
Is it?
We think so.
Why?
Because one must laugh at times, just as Gaia lives so and is joined in this experience with mankind. She may have her emotional outbursts. Nothing is unintended or not planned, but one must express the energy somehow, and perhaps we should consider it her way of expression, and dare we say that humans may need to turn the other cheek at times.
I'm so sure they're good at that.
No. But everything is as it so should be. It's just humorous to understand that even planets have bad days.
It's true.
Just as a loved one may forgive you after a fight. Or allow you your we sense you say to this vessel she throws tantrums, yes?
Temper tantrums, yes. She does.
Yes, but you love her still.
Yes.
It's agreed upon experience for you both. And this is with all things.
Is there any knowledge you care to share with me that may help me on my own journey right now?
Our frequency, I'm sure you can sense from our engagement, is one of acceptance, and allowance, and feeling. You are to accept each moment, but understand when there is too much noise and how you can connect in those moments to something deeper, vast, or larger. See the larger scope of things. We are afraid there's not much more a human may do. But perhaps if you make time for the frequencies, energies, or connection you desire, you may feel it helps to lighten the moments in between.
Probably why there was a part of me that considered I just wanted to go live in the mountains alone.
Yes, we are sure to some degree. You may have found sufficient satisfaction, yet we sense in your soul what you truly desire is beyond those things that feel more natural and known.
What do you mean?
The fact that you desire isolation in the mountains shows a natural leaning towards what you know you are capable of. Yet, it does not mean that it would provide fulfillment, because you came here for a particular purpose and reason of experience. So perhaps you could have moved through the mountains, but only to have found yourself starting over again.
It wouldn't have been satisfying.
No.
I still question it though. I like nature sometimes more than I like people.
Yet, you are here to experience fulfillment through connection.
All connection.
Yes. For, may we suggest, if you were to do as you speak, you would simply be the opposite expression of what we have shared. Living among consciousness and physical form as people, a part of your day-to-day, yet never seeing them, never touching them, loving them, holding them. There is great importance, we would say, to the human journey that is connected to the sensations of touch and physical exchange of love. This is very significant to the human experience. For many, most are here to experience intimacy in some form or another through engagement. This is why love is so spoken of on your planet.
I think we don't really understand the definition of intimacy. What is your perspective on that?
As a overall observation of your people, yes, we would say that is accurate. For as we said to you, simply going outside with intention is intimacy and connection.
Yes.
It requires a level of openness that many of your kind lack.
think we also forget you can be intimate with all things on this planet, not just each other.
Yes, this is true, as this would be the majority of our conversation to this point, yes.
If there's one thing I could help share with people that you would like them to know, what would that be?
We feel as if the importance of stopping, and as we have said, allowing or trying to allow the noise to recede for a moment. When you live your life, as many of you do, what's not realized is often, and we feel you will understand this, in any given moment, the noise you feel is not simply from that experience, that day, but rather, as a species, from the moment you are born and you choose to participate in this game, you begin to collect noise. Some subtle, some large, but you began to collect and collect and collect. Rarely do you allow the noise to pass energetically or through awareness and process. After a while, the noise grows to be so loud until sadly, many of you are approaching the end of your journey, and you either become bitter or you decide not to care. Either way, the majority collect noise, making any situation never as apparent as it may seem. If you were to view this as a cup, and drop by drop by drop, you can emotionally see where that cup begins to feel like it's reached its capacity, that it's almost at capacity, or that is overflowing and unable to hold any more. The answer is intentionally allowing moments to first allow the noise to recede. How do you do this? Well, you do this through detachment of sorts, although we would say shift in focus. What you want to feel as we said, intimacy, connection. This is why your hugs are so powerful when well received. So if you imagine taking a moment in any way you have access to, putting the noise aside and intentionally choosing to breathe, to connect, you will feel supported in your life, in your journey in that moment. And in that feeling, like a sigh, you can then feel the noise is not as loud. You may see the noise with clearer perspective. And in doing so, you empty some out of that cup. This is why your existence is one large trap. Because you are told from early ages to perform various ways, to act various ways, to busy in certain ways. And if you keep the individual busy, there is no time to do away with the noise. But when you do away with the noise, you think a lot clearer.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That probably explains to me a lot why I find myself what I call hermiting.
You are trying to do away with noise.
Yes. Or I will just sit sometimes in my chair in the quiet.
Yes. The only thing we would say to add to this is to find ways you can feel connection on the other end. This may be with yourself. This is wonderful for times. Yet this is also, and why we say, the importance of intimacy and connection. You may be able to do this with a person. You can be in nature. This will provide more quality, we would say, to these moments, and will allow you to feel less alone. With a partner, you may say, will you just sit with me? Let us intentionally sit. Or in nature, you may do this and intentionally connect in whatever form of nature. This allows the feeling of connection versus silence. It is not bad to have energy present.
It provides connection.
There are many of your kind that find difficulty in eye contact in silence.
Oh, yes. I don't, but I've been at retreats where we ate silent breakfasts or silent moments, and a lot of people struggled with that.
This is connection.
It's interesting you say that because I took a meditation retreat where we were not allowed to speak at all for the week. And yet at the end of the week, when we all went to say goodbye, we felt more connected to each other.
Yes.
It makes me even tear up thinking about it right now.
That tearing is the intimacy and connection. If it was not so important, it would not cause such longing or desire or appreciation as it does.
I formed such good friendships, and yet we barely spoke to each other.
There is within this communication, even when not in vocal form. It is soul to soul. It is opening. And this is why we said it is difficult for many to engage in such things. Humans tend to distract in different means or apply purpose to isn't needed. Communication is valuable, yes, but not always necessary.
Now that you're sharing that, I can think of so many examples I experienced where we would just sit and look at each other. No words. Just look into each other's eyes. And those were pretty profound moments.
Yeah. So, moving forward, we invite you to understand that when you are, as you say, hermiting, to add the connection piece, whether that be with person, nature, add that piece.
Okay.
It will feel more fulfilling to your soul.
That makes total sense.
Less isolating.
Yeah, because I've had a lot of those moments too. Thank you. That was very helpful.
Good.
Is there any last thing you wish for me to know?
We are seeing butterflies.
Okay.
One moment. They simply wish for you to know that they do appreciate your land. You may wish to supply them with, we are seeing a dish of sorts.
No way. I looked up a butterfly feeder at a store and thought maybe we should get this.
Well, they wished for you to know.
Just like that, there's a butterfly right outside the window. So they would like the feeder.
Yes, they would.
Okay. I shall get it.
We have enjoyed our time.
I have thoroughly enjoyed our time. Thank you for coming to visit and for coming to spend time with me.
That is beautiful. We love the frequency that those words hold.
I look forward to spending more time with you all.
Yes, us as well. We thank you.
Thank you, my friend.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Pom-pom tree in our backyard told me it would like a trim. Not metaphorically, not through some vague intuitive hit. It literally told me. After this session, I started asking nature what it thinks, what it feels, what it needs, and it started answering. The ocean told me it wanted to play. The sand had things to share when I held it in my hands. The grass, which I was apparently completely terrified of as a child, finally got to introduce itself. I thought I loved nature. I thought I was connected. But I've been treating it like scenery. Beautiful, but quiet. There. The green ray showed me I had been walking past living, breathing consciousness that's been trying to get my attention my entire life. And once I stopped to listen, conversation has never ended. Grass has been trying to tell you its name your whole life. Maybe it's time to introduce yourself. When you're ready, there are more conversations waiting for you.